Hey everyone, welcome back to Garden Mess. Today I was walking out in my garden and I saw something pretty bright and I thought, what is that? And I walked around and I found a plant that has popped up in my yard that I had no idea was there. I've lived here for 10 years and I've never seen one of these. Anyway, I'm going to show you what it is, and it is quite beautiful. I'm happy to see it pop up in my yard. So as I said, when I was walking around my yard today, I'm going to go out and plant some vegetables, and I just wanted to water some things before I went out there to work in the vegetable garden. I was walking around and watering some things, and I was like, what? What is that bright pop of orange or red? What is that? And I saw it like, wow, there's something blooming over there. So I just got a little bit closer. And look, y'all. Welcome, spider lilies. Welcome. So here they are. I counted, there are 9 of them. And I don't know how long they last for. I think only like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And I'm not sure if this is also the season that they bloom or not. I have to do some research. Like, I'm serious when I say I just saw these. Now, they are kind of in the same area. And so maybe a long time ago I planted some, but I forgot about it. I really don't know. But I'm happy to see them. And hopefully they last a while and they won't disappear too soon, because they are quite a pretty color. You know, they're not like a hot color. They're very muted. And then, of course, my azalea is blooming again. And this, I believe, is the Carnival Autumn. Maybe it is the Encore Azalea brand. And I believe it's Carnival. I think it's the one with the white edges, a salmon pink with white edges. It's easy to figure out if it's the Carnival one or if it's, I don't know, I'll have to look it up. But it's been here for a while, maybe 3 years, 3 or 4 years. And then I don't really highlight this plant very often, but this is Mexican heather, and it is blooming. And I'm not sure what kind of moth that is, but as you see, it has these pretty purple flowers on it. Now, I moved these from another location because I have 1, 2, 3, and I was making a little hedge row of them. But they do get pretty big as far as wide, and they do send out suckers, and can create, like, you know, just, you have to stay on top of them. They are not evergreen, but they do come back every year, and they can come in white flowers too. I do have an itty bitty one that has white flowers, but it's not doing so good. But anyway, Mexican heather, and it makes a cute little, you know, I'm trying to get this little path created. And I have my stepping stones here, and I'm going to have to move that heather right there out of the way a little bit. But anyway, so my Mexican heather's blooming real nice, and then I see some blooms on my sweet olive here. Now look, these blooms are so tiny, but they put off such a wonderful scent. It's such a strong scent. Oh, well, look at that. That's either kale or a cabbage growing in my compost. Little pile of dirt I have over here. I'll have to come back and save that and put that in the veggie garden. What else is blooming? Let's see if we can find something else. My celosia that I had planted and I thought was completely dead, I propped it up with this little stone, but it has sent out little baby seedlings. So this is a coral color, and why I planted it over here. And so I'm hoping that I'll get some more and get some more seed, and I'll save some seed, of course, before the winter because it is an annual. So it'll have to be reseeded. Of course, if it's anything like others in my yard, it'll just come back on its own. Still loving this. And I think this is a Caryopteris. I don't know what variety, but it started blooming and it looks very pretty. Oh, look at that bumblebee. He's just a working on that flower. I don't know if it's a honeybee or a bumblebee. I'm not a good distinguisher of bees. This peppermint white Catharanthus is doing really well over here. I do have some weeds starting to pop up because I did disturb the soil when I planted them. These are doing really well. For some reason though, the magenta color ones are not doing well. Where are those? They are over here somewhere. Oh no, see, they've already bit the dust. I don't know why, but they did. Yep, I still haven't gotten to this yet. Whew, don't look too closely. But my azalea is reblooming nicely, and I'm going to have to rethink this Torrenia placement now that my azalea is getting bigger. You can see it's been taken over, covered really, by the Torrenia, but the Torrenia looks so good. It's kind of hard to pull it off. Trying to wait till my AC went off. But I don't know if you can see it very well because the lighting's not great over here. My beauty berry, the berries have set and are turning their pretty purple color. Unfortunately, I do have those little white bugs that are starting to, look at that, just eat and dry up all the berries. So I'm going to have to come out here and spray them. Look, they're in the little axils of the leaves. And you can see them here. So I'll have to come out here and spray. Big bummer, you know, that you got bugs that can destroy some of your pretty ornamentals. But it's just what happens. And then, of course, my iceberg rose. It's looking pretty. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, happy gardening.